Bob, I hear you did very well on your concert tour.
Well, it was a lot of fun, Andy. I also had a chance to visit my hometown, Chicago.
That's right, you are from there, aren't you?
Yeah, I worked as an accountant in Chicago for 2 years.
Were you any good at it?
Well, if I were any good at it, I'd still be there, Andy. I had always had a rather strange theory of accounting. I always felt, if you got within $2 or $3 of it, I felt that was close enough.
Well, you must have held quite a few different accounting jobs during those 2 years with a theory like that. One of the routines that you do, that the classic by now, I guess, is the accountant who retires after 50 years.
Oh. Well, as I mentioned, I worked for 2 years as an accountant and held a lot of jobs, and I must have attended during the 2 years 15 or 20 retirement parties. And you've gone to them. They're all alike. Different people retire, and different people make the speeches, but they all say the same tired old thing. I went to one for a guy in Chicago, a guy named Chuck Bedlow. He was an accountant, and he's retiring at the end of 50 years. First of all, Mr. Clayton got up. He was the president. He gave a little address. Then Mr. Tipton, the vice president, he got up. He gave a little longer address. And then finally Bruce Higgins, who's my favorite kind of speaker because he's pompous and self-conscious and very enamored of himself. You know the type. If you get me a microphone, I'll show you.
Okay, fine. Ready?
Well, golly, I wouldn't give this spot to a leopard. After listening to, golly, I guess 2 of the greatest speeches I've ever heard in my life, given by both the president and vice president respectively here, there's little more I can add. There might be one thing I might sort of add. Golly, I guess today's the day. Seriously, though, it's going to seem awfully funny to walking into the offices coming Monday morning after 50 years and to not see Charlie's smiling happy face there. I don't know how many of you ever noticed it. Golly, I sure did. It seemed no matter how tough things would get during the day, you could always count on Charlie for a little joke or a little smile that kind of eased the frayed tensions of the day. I got in the habit of calling him Smiling, Easygoing Charlie. I guess most of us had some sort of nickname or other we used to call him. Anyway, enough of this. I don't want to take up too much time. I want to bring out the guy that we're all here to honor tonight. He's a wonderful old guy. He's a guy. Named Charlie Bedlow. Charlie? Thank you very much, Bruce. Golly, I've been sitting here and listening to Mr. Clayton and Mr. Tipton, and of course Bruce here. And through all of their speeches, one thought kept sort of recurring in my mind. I think I'm going to throw up. I have never heard so much dribble in all of my life. I don't suppose that it ever occurred to any of you that I had to get half stoned every morning in order to make it down to this crummy job. You'd be smiling and easygoing if you were gassed all the time, too. Once you finally put in your 50 years,
and they give you this scrummy watch. and they put a prescription on the back of it. And it says, to Charlie Bedloe for his 50 years of loyal and faithful service. It works out to about 28 cents a year. Oh, and then somebody started a rumor about Miss Wilson, the cashier, and myself. And everybody has been wondering if, when I retire, and when she comes back from her vacation in Florida, whether we would get married and spend our declining years together down in Florida. Oh, she's coming back, by the way. I heard today that sweet old Miss Wilson is into this company for about $100,000. It's a little deal that she's been working on for 5 years that I know about, anyway. And it has something to do with payrolling. I can never make heads or tails out of what she was talking about, but apparently it works, whatever it is. Because she's down in Mexico with 100,000, and I'm up here with a scummy watch. Who's to say who's right? Oh, one last thing. A lot of you people have been asking me, Charlie, what do you intend to do when you finally retire? You know, are you going to address envelopes at home or get a security guard job at some planet? In other words, what did I intend to do when I finally retire? I have some tapes from some office parties that I'm going to let go for $1,500 bucks a copy. No, actually, I should take that back. The June picnic may run 17.5. You all remember the June picnic? That's available in stereo. And with the money that I make off the tapes, I hope to catch up with Miss Wilson and her 100,000. Thank you very much.